Sometimes the list of options available to a player in OpenLabyrinth can be quite extensive and even confusing. It can be easy for the player to, or the user to, lose track of the options they've chosen and not repeatedly go through some of the nodes. So to help with this, we've given authors the ability to mark a group of nodes with what we call the prevent revisit option. And it used to be called undo links in OpenLabyrinth 2 for obscure reasons, but anyway, prevent revisit. Let me just show you how this works. So we have a little example case here, and if we start off in this particular dandelion, I won't go into dandelions just now, that's been explained elsewhere, but it's a group of choices. So this is very, very simple. We have basically 6 choices, but what we wanted to do was, as the user went through the various choices, that the remaining choices decreases in number. So we've gone to node 1 and node 3 now, and you'll see that node 1 no longer appears on the list, and if I go to node 4, you'll see that the remaining options just decreases. Just as an aside, you can make this for a whole group of nodes, but have some excluded from this. So for example, in this case, node 5, we can actually go back to a number of times if we want, because we didn't include it in the list. So you'll see node 5 appears again on the list, and it'll keep appearing. It's not had the prevent revisit option turned on. And as soon as we exit the dandelion, we can move on to a second set. This can just keep things much simpler for users. So the question then is, so how do you activate that? Now, to see how you actually put this into action, let's go to the visual editor, and that's the easiest way to set this up. So we have here the same case, and here is a dandelion, and I won't go back into why it's called a dandelion again, but you can sort of see the puffball shape that happens with many nodes. Anyway, so for these nodes, you'll see that a number of them have this small red forwards arrow in their margin, and for each of the ones that have got a red arrow, that's because the prevent revisit has been turned on, and you'll notice that that doesn't apply to node 5. We can go back and revisit that a number of times. To turn that on for a node, you just click on the node itself to go to the usual node editor, and to scroll down the page, and you'll see a number of options there, and down the bottom you have prevent revisit enabled. So very simple to do. Because you often want to do this for a group of nodes, we've also built it into the section editor. So for instance, this section of nodes here, you'll see how they're all highlighted as a section. You can select, using the select box, a group of nodes, make them into a section, and turn the prevent revisit option on for a whole bunch of nodes all at once, just to save you some time. Okay, so I hope that's useful. Let us know if you have any questions.